Hello and welcome back everyone, my name is Rosalind, and this is my Let's Play of Dragon Quest XI. On the last episode, we finished everything we had to do at Tudada Mountain for the time being. Ro learned how to cast a Kamehameha wave, and we learned some stupid little sword technique that, I've used in actual battle, and it's much cooler when used in battle than it was when we were learning it, but I still think Rose is cooler. But that's besides the point. If you remember when we last left off, we were up on top of the mountain still in the village, and we had unlocked a way to do sort of like a trading grounds thing. The Sampo, the head there, told us that, and I kind of looked at it, and it's basically a coliseum. So I'm probably not going to do that anytime soon. I tried the first battle, and it wasn't pretty. I don't think I'm high enough level for it. But I did do a couple of the quests. I got them out of the way, and I picked up a few of the ones I wasn't able to pick up before. And I kind of went around the world and did a little bit of it, not really so much exploring, but unlocking places to teleport to for later. As you can see, I have quite a few more places. I tried to avoid story as much as possible, and the few places where I did encounter story, I reset and made sure that it's not there. That way I can do it when it gets to that point. One of the quests I completed gave me this. It's a pretty nice little magic hat. One of the main things I really like about it though is as you're moving, as long as this person is in your is in your main party, as you're walking throughout the world, on the world map and whatnot, or in dungeons, you regenerate 1 MP every second or so. So that's really good. And as you'll see, I also got everyone a level 3 of the Sorcerer Ring, so they all are recovering 10 MP after battle. Ro, in addition to what he gets from here, he also gets an additional 1 after battle from his hat. And then he has a number of passives that also give him, so he's getting anywhere from like 13 to 16 MP after battle now, which is nice. And I found one of these to buy at a shop. It's the first accessory I found that gives 100% resistance to something, and this is to paralyze. I did have this on the hero, but I wanted to give the hero this instead. Also did a little bit of grinding, and as you can see here, I kind of moved up, and I grabbed this and unlocked both these, and I got rid of Miracle Sword. It just was not doing anything for me. I did try out going up the two-handed sword path and taking this ability right here. It's basically the step up from the Hayabusa Slash, and when Hayabusa Slash attacks twice, this attacks 4 times. It's like 6 to some 8 hits or something like that. It's something ridiculous using when I'm with the gear I'm using right now. Great for single target damage, but there's just, ever since we got to the second half of the game, there's just been so many groups of enemies where it's just like 4 or 5 groups of enemies, you need to take out more at once. Which is why I went for Giga Slash, which it's only 16 MP, so if I only use it once in battle, I'm like, then it's 6 MP because I recover 10 after battle. But it's basically pretty heavy damage to all enemies on the field. So that's kind of the path I went. This is basically just lets me increase my guard for a short period of time by a lot whenever I'm using swords, and this has just increased my damage with swords. With Sylvia, what I did is I did this a while ago. I picked up this slot, and some of these slots here, there's one slot on everyone's board that if you unlock it, you get an extra 10 skill points, and that's what this was. It also works out, this gives him attractiveness. And obviously he has all the whip skills I've had in the past, and I finally unlocked this whip skill, hits 3 times, also removes status effects, or net positive effects off of an enemy. And then I moved him down here, mainly to get this, Amore shot, which, it's a really strong attack against one target, but its damage calculation is based off of your charm, your attractiveness. So that's really good. And since he always has that really high, that's can do a lot of damage. Ro, as you can tell, since we got him back, part of his board is unlocked. that wasn't here before. So you can go this route over here and give him a lot of speed, or you can go this route and get him a lot of MP and some attack magic spells, which is what these are all like really good attack magic stuff. So that's what I'm doing. I reset his skill points over here, got rid of these two things and these two things right here, so minus 50 healing. But in return, I'm going to be grabbing all of this stuff up here for a lot of MP, and then I'll return back down there. That's kind of what I'm doing with him. And with Greg, he's just still the same. I'm just working my way down around here until I can unlock this, which is the AoE attack with axes. Once I get this, I will probably grab this right here, which increases attack but plus 10 when using an axe, and then move back over and grab all the defensive stuff over here. That's kind of the plan I have for these characters. But as you can see, I'm out in sea, and we need to go, as you can see, up to the Yugno region. On the way, I am going to go down into the mermaid area and see if I can't turn into a fish again, because there's a quest that, there's a quest item I need to get in that village. See, as you can see, there's so many enemies now. This is why I picked up Giga Slash. And what's actually really dumb is this Giga Slash right here, on average, does the same damage as my super ability that I just learned. So, and it costs 16 MP as opposed to 25. And part of the reason I'm taking Ro along, instead of increasing his speed and some of his healing by going on the right path of his upper skill tree, instead of doing that, the reason I'm going down the left path for more MP and mana is because I found myself using him to attack a whole lot more recently. And at this point in the game, I've also found that 1 to 2 battles basically covers an entire skill reset for a character in terms of how much it costs to do that and how much gold I get from a battle. So it's not that big of a deal to just keep resetting people's skills and trying new things. Covers an entire skill reset for a character in terms of how much it costs to do that. I mean, usually I basically make all my gold I get, all the gold back I spend doing that, so while just keep testing out whatever new skills I'm looking at. Reset for a character, which it costs. I mean, you. Greg hit 11 skill points there. I don't think that's enough to get the next. Yeah, I need 16 to grab this. The next skill I'm looking at grabbing is the upgraded version of the helm. I can't go in there yet? Okay. I wonder if there's another way down there. That's unfortunate. That means I can't do that quest yet. kind of annoying that the game keeps giving me quests that I can't do. I like how Greg keeps calling Sylvia by his real name, Goriate. It's basically saying, hey, Goriate, your ship's not going to sink from this, is it? He's like, right now I'm fighting against the waves, don't talk to me. So the voice, like, I smell it, I smell it, I smell life. Oh, hello, I remember you. So, kind of how that undead skeleton thing we fought inside the castle towards the beginning of this, second half of the game, or whatever. He was kind of like the general for like the undead army. This guy is the general of the sea. His name is Jakora. So he's going to attack us. If you remember, this was the guy who was attacking the barrier put up by the queen of the mermaids. So he's all like, wait, my Grand Cross didn't do anything. Okay, so looks like Jakura received the red orb from the Demon Lord, and he's using the red orb's power. That's why that didn't do anything. This game really likes taking your party members away from you. Where are we? Unknown, huh? Nice looking area, though. Of course, we're gonna check just in case there's treasure or anything. I don't believe there's going to be in a place like this, but it doesn't hurt to look. Yeah, that's what I thought. Before we climb the ladder, let's go inside. No books. Okay, literally nothing. Oh, wasn't this a fish before? Since when did you become a young girl? So apparently she knows who I am. So what I got here is like, oh, it's just you. It's like, don't look so surprised. This isn't heaven, and it's not hell. Rest easy. She told me to get a fishing rod. Still wondering why she now looks like a girl and not the man fish that. What? No, he's like, okay, now this person thing is like, what? Quit staring. Is there something with my face? And like, oh, I got it. You're concerned about my appearance. How about this? Like, oh, this one's bad. This one's not good either. Well, how about this? She's like, the fact that, you can't determine, settle on a appearance that you like for me, that means you don't know who I am. I like this appearance best so far. So apparently, she is what we would consider, she's saying in our world, what we would consider a seer. So, she can see the future, or she can predict the future. And her appearance is different based on the the person who's interacting with her. Now she's asking if we fished up anything. No, we didn't. Interesting. Now she's saying, remember correctly, I definitely met one of your companions. I believe his name was Kamyu. And she's like, so, the fact that you are here means you must have become lost on your path. If you'll excuse me. It's like you seem to think you've lost the power of the hero. It's like, unfortunately, there's not much I can do, but I can tell you this. Like, you seem to think that the power of the hero is being held by the Demon Lord, but like, power is not something that you can see or touch. It's not something that you can easily just take away from somebody. Especially the power of the hero. It's like, what? You still don't understand? Whatever, that's fine for now. It's okay for now. And then she says, repeats what she said up at the top when she asked you if you caught a fish. You'll catch a fish when the time is right, and when the time is right, what you need will come. Basically, it's more on those lines. She's like, oh yeah, by the way, you were thrown into the sea, weren't you? She's like, but don't worry, the tree of life basically said that it's not your time to be defeated. She's like, so you're the hero. You can't just sit here resting on a whole bunch forever. You know what you have to do, right? Save the world. Sit here a whole bunch forever. You know what you have to do, right? Save the world. A whole bunch. You know what you have to do. What you have to do. Looks like they tried to save me, but, given the circumstances, it was very difficult. They said it was at that time that, when they wanted to save me, but couldn't, and everything looked grim. The area, a light came down and shone on the area, and apparently the hero came floating up to the surface. So they, I guess, got me and basically ran away from that monster. And now, as the hero just told Sylvia about, the seer that we just saw and how they're able to change their appearance and whatnot. He obviously doesn't believe me. Yeah, it looks like Greg doesn't believe me either and is telling us that we need to rest. I must be tired, apparently. So it's saying courage in your chest, or courage in your heart, and lightning in your hand. So with courage in your heart, with lightning in your hand. So with your heart, with lightning in your hand. Okay. Right, so the next destination is that this little inn right here, Nelson's Inn. That's gonna have to be on the next episode. I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. So, if you're enjoying the series, please leave a like. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please let me know in the comment section below. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. It really does help. And I'll see you next time.